Welcome back to the DaBoot Tragedies podcast, episode 3, man. I'm back with y'all. Obviously, I've taken a hiatus, missed last week. Won't be missing any more weeks, back at it, man. But this is episode 3. We're going to hop in, straight talk about the Pels to get it right off the bat. Obviously, New Orleans Pelicans made the playoffs, man. I'm kind of give a brief rundown, even though I've done this already. Obviously, the Pels started off 1-12, man. New coach, no Zion, team just in a disarray. Everyone's playing bad. They rally together. They fight. They make the play-in game, knocking the Los Angeles Lakers out, making that play-in game as the 9 seed. Got a home game against the Spurs. Win the Spurs in I wouldn't say a close game, but it wasn't a blowout. It was just a solid game. Won that game comfortably though. Then went on to face the Clippers. Obviously Paul George being out, that kind of helped the Pelicans. They get out to a big lead at halftime. They blow that lead, and then they come storming back in the fourth quarter, man. Willie Green gave one hell of a fourth-quarter speech and rallied the troops, man. Rallied the troops. Now they're in the playoffs. They play the Phoenix Suns first round. Phoenix has been the best team in basketball, but you cannot complain when you're getting off a play-in game. You just play who you play. We'll have the Phoenix Suns. That game starts today. I'm recording on a Sunday, so when you hear this, I won't know the results, man. Hopefully the Pels can get this win. Hopefully we can get healthy. And by we, you know what I mean by that. We ain't even got to touch on it. But I'm excited to see this team in the playoff atmosphere, man. Brandon Ingram, first time being in the playoffs. He can finally showcase, his talent to the world, at least minimum in a 4-game series, man. So that'll be good for him to do. CJ McCollum's been there before. Hopefully he can bring that veteran leadership, man. He can bring them buckets. That mid-range game hopefully is on for him. Then you got rookies, man. Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, man. Hopefully they can get some playoff experience. Jose Alvarado, he gets some playoff experience. Val, he's had some playoff experience, but man, he's going to be good. Jackson Hayes, some playoff experience. So man, there's going to be a lot of young guys getting minutes with no playoff experience, and this will be great for them. Even if they get swept, which they won't. Even if they get swept, man, it's still going to be a great experience for these guys playing with no Zion the whole year. Great experience for Willie too, man. First year coaching in the playoffs. Don't care what the record says. The rules are the rules. He's in the playoffs, first year coach. Gonna be experience for him, man. You gotta have different philosophies from coaches, man. Guys are gonna defend differently, play offense differently. Every possession counts in the playoffs, so it's gonna just be a totally, different aspect of basketball, man. Defense is gonna be played even more. It's not gonna be as fast paced, so he's gonna have to adjust. The player's gonna have to adjust, and I'm excited to see, man. Hopefully they get a couple wins. Hopefully they can make this a series, man. Hopefully, those guys are ready to play, and we'll see what they do, man. Let me know what y'all think about the Pelicans, in the comments below. But the main reason we're here, I really haven't done this yet, with the Saints 2 first-round picks, but I'm finally gonna do a mock draft. Finally gonna see what I think the Saints should do. And it's gonna be the first mock draft I think I've done with 2 first-round picks. I know it's been a minute since we had those picks. I say a minute, it's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But definitely going to do a mock draft, and I'm just going to enter it in here right now, and we'll see what the Saints do in this mock draft. Hutchinson, Thibodeau, Neal, Icky, Stingley, Trayvon Walker, Sauce Gardner, Drake London, Garrett Wilson. You don't like those 2 receivers going back-to-back right there. Charles Cross, Kyle Hamilton, Devin Lloyd, Jordan Davis. Top 13 picks. 2 receivers off the board. You still got Jamison, and you still got Olave. So you're not too disappointed right there. You can still end up with one of those picks unless receiver go back to back, which is just not likely to happen. They take Jamison Williamson, and they take George. I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce his last name. And right here, Saints, if this falls this way, it's a no-brainer. You have to take Chris. It's nothing else you can do right here. Take a receiver, live to see another day. Don't do anything stupid. Now, right here is where it gets tricky for the Saints, man. I know a lot of people are high on Malik Willis. Do I think he's a quarterback of the future? Maybe not. But, you know what? In this draft, for the sake of this draft, I'm going to take Malik Willis. I don't think the Saints will draft a quarterback, but just the way this draft is going, I'm going to take Malik Willis right here, man. And I'm going to be happy with it. I think he has potential. Maybe he'll sit a year behind Jameis Winston. Maybe he'll come in and be great after that, but we'll see. I think he does have the most upside in this draft. I don't think we'll take him, but for the sake of this argument, man, I'm taking Malik Willis right here. I'm going to take Christian Harris right here. I'm going to make this draft quick. Just because just don't think the draft is going to go like this. But I'll make this quick. Let's get up out of here. Malik Willis, Christian Harris, and Chris so far. Oh, that's easy. I've taken him in like so many drafts. I've taken Kellen in so many drafts. I'm just going to do it again. Now we've got a tackle, we've got a quarterback, we've got a receiver, loading up on offense, and we've got a middle linebacker that's really, really good. I would actually look for a running back, Kyron Williams. I like a lot. I'm going to definitely take him right there. Now, if you notice, tackle, running back, quarterback, wide receiver. Whole new offense coming in for the Saints with this draft. And I'm going to do another one right after this just because I really didn't want to take Malik Willis. But I did it anyway. Let's see. Honestly, you know what? Since we're here already, since we've been doing it, I do like Josh Johnson. I watched him a little bit. Need to see some more, though. Derek Deese Jr. We're going to go James Mitchell. We're going to take a tight end right here. We're going to just revamp this whole offense. One more pick. You know, this last pick, you're just hoping for a special teams guy, a guy that can probably make the team. And actually, we're just going to take another receiver. I'm not going to pretend I know every receiver on this list, but I'll definitely take one. Don't know about, these guys per se. Let's see. 5'11", 192, almost 24 years old. We're going to pass on that. Hey, man, y'all don't know how old he is? That's not good. What about you, Trey Turner? Hey, 21 years old, 6'1", 185. Hey, man, you take that. Haven't watched him. Not going to present I've watched him, but we're going to take him anyway. That'll be it for this Saints draft, man. They're going to grade my draft. Let's see, what this is at the end of this draft. I think it's a solid draft. I wouldn't be mad at this draft. I don't think this draft is going to fall like this in any shape or fashion. But, hey, man, that's what it was. That's how the picks fell to me. And we'll see what this is. Yeah. I'm not paying for that. They gave me a B+. B+, Chris, Malik, Christian Harris, Kellen, who I love at this. He's been just falling to the Saints. Kyron Williams, I love this running back. I'm not worrying about this C-. James Mitchell, I don't think we really need a tight end, especially with Taysom moving back. You still got Troutman. You still got Juwan Johnson. And then Trey Turner, take another receiver to end the draft. I think that's a super, super solid draft. I don't think it'll fall like this. I honestly want to go receiver first round, or receiver in Jordan Davis. It didn't fall like that in this draft. Don't be alarmed. Don't think we'll take Malik Willis. But if we did, I'm not going to be super, super upset about it. Won't like it. But if he falls to 19, I think that's good value for a quarterback. And we'll see what happens, man. But this the first mock draft with 2 first-round picks. I'll kind of do one without the simulator and just me just giving picks just because it's easier. You don't have to worry about somebody getting drafted, before the guy you want. But I think this is a super, super solid draft. Christian Harris, man, 4'3" linebacker, 4'4", low 4'4" linebacker. He could come in. He could compete with Pete Warner for that 2-down linebacker spot, or they could just play Pete Warner, Christian Harris, Demario Davis all together. It'd be super fantastic. Linebacker crew. We get some tackle help. We get running back help, tight end and receiver help everywhere. Whole new offense in there. 1 linebacker. I think we're good everywhere else. I think it'll be a super, super solid draft for us. As much as I did, find that draft interesting, we're going to run it back. We're going to go probably to a different website, and we're going to do another mock draft. I want y'all to tell me which mock draft y'all like better between the two. Actually, we're going to use PFF again just because we can kind of get a similar breakdown, and we kind of get the grades at the end, so that'll be good. Got a B+ on the first one. Like I said, I'm doing this with no notes. I don't know who's going to pick what in front of me. I don't have time to think. I'm just doing it on the fly, and we'll see how this next one turns out. All right, back once again. This is going to be the second mock draft. I won't try to do the same things. Hopefully, different players get selected, this draft, so it won't be kind of the same thing for the Saints. And I might make this one a little interesting. All right, let's check out this top 10 before we even get started. Okay, Okay. I like what I see already. Hutchinson, Hamilton, Thibodeau, Stingley, Neal, Icky, Sauce Gardner, Trayvon Walker, Charles Cross, Trent McDuffie. That's interesting. No receiver has been picked yet. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots before the Saints pick. Washington can be a receiver threat. The Vikings, I don't think so because they got Thielen. They got Jefferson, obviously. Look at the Texans. That's hilarious. Every position. All right. I thought the Vikings wouldn't take a receiver. Yet they take a receiver. Drake London from the Eagles, they take a receiver there as well. I am not shocked. Whatsoever. Texans take Malik Willis. Now right here, oh man, I'm going to take Jordan Davis. Just because I do not believe he will make it past the Chargers if I don't take him right here. So I'm going to take Jordan Davis in the first round right here, and I'm going to be happy with it. And now we just pray. Boom. Ooh. Oh, so not Georgia. The Chargers or the Eagles don't take a receiver. And now this put me at odds. Because I love Chris. But Jameson's been my number one receiver. I know he's hurt. So that kind of puts a spin on things because he's hurt. He won't be back till November, December, January. Don't know the exact date. He got hurt with college football playoffs. So that's January. He got hurt in January. ACL usually takes about 9 to 10 months, depending on who you are, maybe quicker. So he'll be ready late this year. And I'm honestly, just because I took Chris last draft, I'm gonna take Jameson this draft, man. My favorite receiver. Obviously, he comes from Ohio State as well, but went to transfer to Alabama. So technically, we still got an Ohio State receiver here. Now, right there, 49 and 98 picks. We're gonna have to make up some ground. We take a defensive tackle, which wasn't really a need for us, and then we take a receiver, which is definitely a need. Just right off bat, we're gonna put quarterbacks up. We're gonna put receivers up. Gonna put tackles up for this. And with these picks, with the 49th pick, Jalen Tolbert, I do like Justin Ross. I do like, but he has to be healthy. Obviously, I picked Kellen last draft. I'm gonna kind of stay away from that. With this group, Christian Watson, man, obviously his pro day, absolutely insane. 6'4", 210 guy. Let's look at his stats. I can't do that because I don't have PFF. They graded him as an 87.8 overall. 43 catches, 801 yards, 7 touchdowns. Obviously, we saw his pro day, not pro day, but we saw the NFL combine. Absolutely insane, man. And I like Kenan Walker right here. I'd have took Kenan Walker honestly if he was there. But with his pro day, man, I just can't pass up on a receiver this big, this fast, this strong. You just have to take Christian Watson right here. You pair him with Jameson Williamson. Those deep threats, oh my God. With Michael Thomas working underneath with Callaway, man. And I'll take Christian Watson right here. Obviously, that puts us at a hole because we need a tackle. Dennis Allen talked highly of James Hurst. Landon Young's there. They played pivotal roles last year, getting playing time while Armstead was hurt, while Ramchick was hurt. So that definitely did help. Right here, obviously, we've taken a quarterback, not a quarterback. We've taken 2 receivers already. So receiver won't be a need. Running back, definitely a need for us. I'll throw quarterbacks back in there. I like Bailey from Western Kentucky. Won't do it. Let's see. I think we're just going to look at quarterbacks and running backs for this 98 pick. I like Brian Robinson. I don't know if he'll be there when we get back. I like Isaiah Spiller as well. I like Zamir White. I like a lot of these running backs. So I think I'm going to wait on running back. We're going to throw tackles in here. What shall we do? You know what? Don't want to trade that. Not with the Lions. That's too far back. This what happens, man, when you do this on the fly. Oh, James Cook was absolutely a dog. But only reason why I won't take him because he's too similar to Alvin Kamara. That's the only reason why I won't take him. He's not really a bruising back, which I think we will need. Let's see what he's listed at. Yeah, see, 5'11", 199. He's kind of a smaller back. Don't really think we need that just because, Kamara's kind of our smaller back. Then you got Brian Robinson, who's 6'2", 225. Don't want to take him with a 98 pick in the top 100. I wouldn't take him there. I think we're just gonna go Zach Tom, get some tackle help. Wake Forest. Haven't watched too much on him. Wake Forest, it's a smart school though. I can tell you that. He's 23 years old, so has some experience with him. He's not a super young guy. You're not trying to put a 21-year-old out there at left tackle, especially with a guy that has a chance to start. I'm just reading this on him real quick. A 92.1 pass blocking grade in the ACC. ACC's no slouch. We're definitely just going to take Zach Tom right here. And hopefully one of those running backs I like, man, falls to us. Hopefully it's Brian Robinson. We'll see. Running backs. Brian Robinson did not fall. He goes 4 picks right before us. That's very, very unfortunate because I do like him. I just took Kyron in the last draft. I won't take him again. Like I said, I do like Zamir White, man. He was an absolute horse at Kentucky. Not at Kentucky, at Georgia. I don't know why I said Kentucky. Let's check this out, man. Bailey still sitting there. My guy still sitting there. I won't do it. Thinking right now. Just, let me think in peace, fellas. Let me think in peace. The 126 pick, we may move back, because I don't have an answer right now. I didn't mean to click that. I don't have an answer right now. Let's get a pick, a couple picks for next year. Let's just move back 6 picks. Don't really like what I see out there right now, and we get 227 later in the draft. Yeah, accept that. Easy. Bailey, you really want to come to New Orleans, right? We throw tackle in there. We throw running back in there. See who went. Nobody really went, that we really needed. I guess we can throw quarterback in there. Let's throw receiver in there because, why not? You know what? Just because this is funny, we're going to take Chris Paul, man. 6'4", 325. Like I said, I haven't watched. I'm not going to pretend I've sit here and watched film on 700 different players. Nobody's done that unless, you literally get paid to do draft stuff. I think we need to take a running back here, but, taking Chris Paul to New Orleans would just be, that's just hilarious, honestly. I watched him a little bit. Too small for me. 200 pounds, 205 pounds. I want a big running back. If we're going to get a running back, man. Oh, I remember this kid. I was watching Jaden Daniels, and he was popping off the screen. Actually, we're going to take him. And whoever spelled his name like this, like Rashad White, you're an absolute asshole for that. Come on, man. Who spells Rashad like that? Come on, dog. That's messed up. That's messed up. But we're actually going to take Rashad White. He breaks tackles. I'll tell you, he was running through people when I watched him. I'm going to take him right here. And we did get an extra pick in this draft. That's just going to be depth. You just like hoping guys make the team this late in the draft. I'm going to throw inside lineman on there. I'm going to throw tackle on there. Gonna throw quarterback on there. Throw safety on there as well. Throw linebacker on there as well. We're just gonna throw it all on there. Leon O'Neal, Percy Butler. I did watch him at ULL. Won't take him though. Let's see what we'll do here. I'm going to take the linebacker. I'm going to take a linebacker here. We do need linebacker help. I don't think Quan's coming back. So, taking a linebacker from Utah right there, I think that'll be a solid pick. Some depth for us. He'll play behind Pete Warner, play behind Demario Davis. Has a chance to start, but probably won't because we more than likely play a 2 linebacker set for the most part. These extra picks, man. I think we're going to I'm just going to think, let's see. We're going to look at safeties, man. Going to look at safeties. Gonna look at cornerbacks. These would just be special teams guys. Guys you're hoping that can make the teams. Kaylon Barnes. He ran absolutely crazy in the draft. I'm not in the draft. I keep saying the draft. In the combine. He's an athletic guy. We're gonna take him. We're gonna need cornerback depth. I know he's probably not gonna start at cornerback for us, but we're gonna take him. I'm gonna say, man, these guys are depth. These guys are just guys you hope to make the team. Special teams guys. Don't need a punter. We got the best in the game right there. And just because a guard popped up on my screen, I know a lot of us want to get rid of Pete/Ruiz. I'm going to take Jason Poe right here, even though I like Jerrion Ely. Let me look. Let's see who left in this draft. But I'm going to take a guard right there just because. Just because. I like DJ Dale as well. Austin Deculus from LSU I do like. EJ Perry from Brown. Watched a couple games of his or highlights of his. Latu was actually real good for Alabama, man. Not gonna lie, he's super good for Alabama. Don't think we need a tight end though, just because Taysom's gonna be playing there full time. Jawan Johnson, Troutman, think we're good there. I'm gonna take a guard here. That'll wrap up this draft, man. This draft is much more diverse than the last draft. Let's just see what they do for us. See what they grade. I don't think they'll grade this one as good as the last one. I think the last one was a little better, just from the PFF. Could be wrong though. And once again, we won't be paying $199 a month. Oh, B+ again. Look what they gave us for Kalon Barnes, an F. I know they gave us an F right there because we don't need a cornerback. But hey, man, Kalon Barnes had a good combine. Kalon Barnes. I'm pretty sure he absolutely went crazy. Combine results. We need the combine results. So I can obviously 4.29. That helps. I just want to see all his stuff though. 6 feet, 186, 4.2 draft. Oh man, he just ran 4.2 and left. I respect it. I can't even be mad at it. I respect it. B+ though, man. We get a guard. They get B+ for Jason Poe. Maybe I need to watch him. Rashad White, I do like him. Don't like the way his name spelled. Zach Tom, I do like that tackle. Christian Watson, Jamison, Williams, Joy. I actually love this draft. Not gonna lie. I actually think this draft is better than the last one. We got, defensive tackle, 2 receivers, a tackle, a running back, cornerback, a guard, a linebacker. We basically drafted, a great team right here. I think I like this one actually a little bit better than the last draft. I'm actually excited about this one, and we got a little trade in there to mix it up. Do like this draft. Let me know what y'all think, man. I told y'all, let me know what y'all think. What draft y'all like the best? What draft would y'all rather have? I do like this one because we got 2 elite receivers, elite D tackle who might end up being the best player in the draft. I know it's crazy to say, but he really might. Jordan Davis might be that. And we got some line help, some depth at running back, depth at linebacker, and we got a 4.2 corner, man. You can't coach 4.2. You can probably coach him up, be ready in a year or two to play cornerback. You never know. I actually think that was a super solid mock draft. That second one, I didn't expect that one to go that well. Let me know what y'all think was better, the first one or that second one. I'm really feeling the second one. I like the first one as well. I don't think we'll take a quarterback, though. That's why I'm feeling the second one better. But I did see a lot of y'all mention Malik Willis. He's a dynamic quarterback, has a strong arm, can obviously run the ball as well. He would obviously sit behind Jameis Williams. Oh my God, Jameson Williams is in my head. Jameis Winston for a year, and then he'll probably be ready to play after that if we went that route. Don't think we'll go that route like I said a couple times. The second draft, Jordan Davis, Jameson Williams, who I keep calling Jameson Williamson for some reason, don't know why. Christian Watson, Zach Tom, Rashad White, Nephi Sewell, Kalon Barnes, Jason Poe. I do like that. I'm going to actually watch Jason Poe. I'm actually going to watch Kalon Barnes too, to see what he did, man. And why he's an F? Probably because we don't need a corner. But I actually want to see, why he's not higher up draft boards after running 4.2. Usually people that run 4.2 don't make it past the 4th round. I'll watch him. I watch basically every skill position. So Jameson Williams and Christian Watson, don't need to watch those guys. Those guys are good. They're going to go where they're going to go. One's going to be a first rounder. Christian Watson, after he ran 4.2 and that big, that size, he's going to go second round. At the latest, someone might, feel frisky and draft in first round. But the Saints can't mess this up. It's been too long. We have 2 first round picks. It's so many things we can do. I just did 2 mock drafts where we're leaving with elite players. In those first 49 picks, you're going to leave with elite players. You can leave with 3 elite players in both drafts that I just did. You can't mess it up. You have to hit. You have to get a receiver. Receivers will fall. Those tackles and those edge guys are gonna fill up that top 10. Especially if quarterbacks go as well in that top 10, then you only have 5 picks until your pick, that 16th pick, and the receiver will be there. Receiver will be there, man. You just can't mess it up. You have to take a receiver. Don't do anything stupid trying to trade up or anything like that, man. Take a receiver. Take the best player available for the team after that, and then you just rock out. Rock out, have a good draft, 2 B pluses. That's good for me. Like I said, no notes. Didn't expect, teams to do that in front of me. Just kind of rocked it out. Side note, man, if you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on. About to be more consistent. I always take a little hiatus. It was kind of downtime anyway, man. Saints wasn't really doing nothing, and it was basketball time. I was locked in on the Pelicans. Hopefully they can win tonight. Like I mentioned earlier, man, they definitely need to get this win. They can steal a game on the road. Then game 2 could be a breeze. You got to just split on the road. If you can go 1-1 on the road, that'll be a super win. Then you just got to hold court at home and try to win those 2 home games, and you're setting yourself up for a good series. But long ways away from that, 1 game at a time, man. Hopefully the Pelicans can get it done tonight. And before I get out of here, I have to talk about Zion. Obviously got to talk about Zion, man. The news came out that he's at odds with the Pelicans. I said this already. I said this when he posted that video of him, was he windmilling? I forgot what he did between the legs. He did something. I forgot what he did. Whatever dunk he did, that broke the internet right when he came back to New Orleans. I said he put that out because the Pels didn't want to play him, and he felt like he was ready to play. And now it's coming out weeks and weeks later that was the case. Obviously, when that happened, the Pels said he wasn't playing this year. They were shutting him down for the season. And right when the Pels released that, Zion went to Instagram and released his dunk. And then you remember after he released his dunk, I'm just taking you through the timeline here. The Pels then came out and said, now he's clear for one-on-one activities. And now basically the Pels were saying he wasn't going to play in these play-in games. He wasn't going to play in these playoffs. And what does Zion do in warm-ups? He's 360. He's windmilling. He's putting it together. He's doing all these things to get the fans excited, to let people know he's ready to play. And the Pelicans are still saying, no, you're not playing. We don't think you're ready. It's too risky to put you out there in these high-intensity games. You haven't played a game this year. They're trying to shut him down for the season. And to be honest, for the first time, I can say, and I'm not just being on the fence here, nobody's wrong. Nobody is wrong. Zion Williamson, you should want to play basketball. You should want to be out there. That kind of defeats all the rumors and stuff that said he doesn't want to be in New Orleans. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to play. I love that. You got your young player. You got the best player on your team. Generational talent. He wants to be out there. He wants to play in these high-intensity games. He wants to play. But then you got the Pelicans. Hey, you're the biggest asset we've had in this franchise. We can't let you play. We can't risk injury. We don't think you're in shape. You're coming off a broken foot. You haven't played in over a year. We just can't have you out there. So I respect both sides. No one's right. No one's wrong. Zion should want to play. The Pelicans should want to be precautious with him. You don't want him to get injured again, especially in the playoff series, especially one that you're not favored to win. It could be a 4 or 5 game series. Say you're losing 5 games and Zion gets hurt again. That's just gonna be bad. You're gonna get all the blame for that, obviously. And obviously in that video, man, I don't think he's ready to play. I still think he's 15 pounds away. Not saying he's fat or anything like that, but man, if you look at that video, you think Zion's in the best physical shape that he can possibly be in to play basketball. You're just lying to yourself, and you just want to see him out there. I don't want to see him out there like that. He look over 300 pounds, but it's not like a overweight, super fat 300 pounds. He's just a big kid. He's gonna be big. But I think he has to drop 15 to 20 pounds before he can play. And I don't think he'll do that in time to play in this series, man. Hopefully, it's by the grace of God he plays. Man, can you just imagine him checking in game 3 of the playoff series at home against the Suns? Crowd would be electric. It would be a great sight to see, but I just don't think he's ready to play basketball, man. Yeah, he can jog and dunk and windmill. He's going to be able to do that for a long time in his life. Let's get that out the way. He's going to dunk for a long time. But it's more than that than basketball, man. In basketball, I want to see him running up and down the court. Can he defend Can he switch? That's a lot of weight to move around. Can he do all of these things, to be successful on the basketball court? He'll always be a paint beast. But can he play more than 2 minutes? Can he play 5 minutes? Can he play 6 minutes? All those things have yet to be seen. Don't know what type of condition he's in, man. So the Pels, they need to be cautious with him, and he should want to play. Like I said, nobody's wrong on that front, and we'll just see what happens with the Zion news, man. I don't think he's going to play this year. I think the Pels is like, hell no, we're not wasting you, or we're not risking injury on you, and I can respect that. And that's it for me, man. That's episode 3, Pelicans news, Zion talk, and 2 mock drafts. Appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end, man. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on. This DaBoot Tragedies as always.